Good evening and welcome to tonight's video here on the Pilot Stud channel. It's Brandon here and tonight I'll be updating you on everything you need to know with your Microsoft Flight Sim news. From the IniBuilds A300, the Headwind A330-900 Neo and plenty more. Be sure you subscribe if you haven't done already to never miss a video from one of the most consistent flight sim channels on the internet. Without further delay, let's get right into it. Kicking it off with IniBuilds, they've released a forum update covering their Summer Surprises campaign, which is a summer event that entails new product releases and deals taking place from the 24th of this month to the 28th. So if that's your jam, do keep an eye out on their website. I'm sure there's some treats to be had. But the real treat here tonight is Dev Update 2 for their upcoming Airbus A300-600 for Microsoft Flight Sim. Now, to remind you all, this is a payware airliner for the sim and it will be on both PC and Xbox. And while it is still work in progress, IniBuilds described this older Airbus as the ultimate airliner experience. And although most screenshots so far show this aircraft in its cargo configuration, it will be available to fly as both a passenger and cargo airliner. Now I have to say it looks brilliant, while the cockpit inside will be very familiar for all of you who have tried out their Airbus A310, which of course was released for free as part of the 40th anniversary update. That being said, it will feature systems that go slightly beyond what the A310 had for all of us, including CPDLC, which is a system that allows pilots to speak to air traffic control through text, which admittedly did not exist at the launch of the Airbus A300, but has been later incorporated, like many systems, into this aircraft. So it's nice to see this aircraft will have something the A310 does not, and so it should do, as this is payware. And on the outside it looks nothing short of superb, with some stunning details to be seen almost everywhere. Towards the end of this post we get a vague timeline, and it is exactly that, it is vague, with no specific dates released. We do learn the General Electric engine variant of the A300 will be released by the end of 2023 as the initial release, and it will be both the cargo and passenger variant. We also learn that shortly after, a hotfix should be released addressing pretty much inevitable bugs and issues. And then coming into early 2024, I know that it feels a long way even right now, but early 2024 will bring about a free Pratt & Whitney engine expansion pack. So if you prefer the noise of a P&W over a GE, well, that's a good update for you. Now there is a few more goodies down the line, but I think we've talked enough about the future, and frankly the more we go into the future, the more it will change. So good luck to the IniBuilds team with their upcoming payware airliner. That will excite many people, I am sure. I know it is somewhat similar to the A310, but let me be clear, this is not just another Airbus. Now this viewer will be very happy because Aeroplane Heaven have finally updated us on their work in progress Avro Lancaster. This iconic British bomber is frankly looking rather sexy in the sim, and while some textures still need some work, it seems to be progressing rather well. Now, as someone that can barely manage to fly a Cessna 152 on a good day, it really is so surreal to me that lads my age were flying this majestic machine, albeit 75 or so years ago. They were putting their lives on the most dire of lines, and it really is such an honourable sacrifice. That being said, hopefully it won't be too long until we'll be able to virtually fly this iconic warbird that hopefully serves as a fitting tribute. Now it will be payware, and I believe it will be on both platforms. Great to see the Avro Lancaster looking brilliant in Microsoft Flight Sim. Now moving on and quickly touching on today's sim focused updates, City Update 4 has been released, adding photogrammetry, general improvements and new points of interest to 5 West European cities, including Annemasse in France, Geneva in Switzerland, Ghent in Belgium, Rotterdam in the Netherlands, and Luxembourg City in, well, I don't know the answer to that one, as well as a new handcrafted airport being Cologne in Germany. A nice update to have, and these cities do look very much improved. But I know people are very hungry for updates out of Europe and North America, so hopefully they are on their way. Sticking with the sim updates, Local Legend 12 by Asobo is out. It's the Dornier DOX or 10. This is the largest hydroplane to ever take flight. It is a whopping flying boat, and while it's not a plane I'll personally try because it doesn't interest me at all, it's available for $15 or so on PC and Xbox right now. Sticking with aircraft releases, Sim Solutions have released their Diamond DA20 for Microsoft Flight Sim on PC, available for just under $20. Originally known in Austria as the DV20, this was one of Diamond's first shots at a true light aircraft as opposed to a powered glider, with the DA20 later becoming the basis for the incredibly popular DA40, need I say more. Now the DA20 has a cruise speed of 138 knots and a range of around 630 miles, nautical miles that is, perfect for day trips. It's available off the IniBuilds website, so if that's your thing, although I think we've got plenty of light aircraft in the sim, do check it out. I'll definitely be sticking to the humble 152, but it's nice to see Sim Solutions release another aircraft. And finally, Headwind Simulations, most known for their Airbus A330-900 Neo, have indeed updated us on this very aircraft by sharing some screenshots of their upcoming cockpit remodelling. Now, admittedly, it's very difficult to tell the difference without a direct comparison. I might work on a video on that in the future. Now this is the new cockpit. You can notice some nuances with some slightly different panels and a much more realistic scale that sets it apart from the Airbus A320 derived cockpit, which is what it is at its current state. Now when you consider that they are doing this all for free, it is incredibly admirable, so please do join their Discord for more updates and information as well as to support them. Simply put, they are doing a stellar job and I really love to see Headwind Simulations get all the support they can get. They are also working on the 800 Neo variant of the Airbus A330, although I believe that is payware. Sadly, this is all PC only at the moment, but who knows, that may change in the future. There we have it guys, what a great video with plenty of Microsoft Flight Sim news for us all to enjoy. If you have enjoyed and learned something, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me. On that note guys, have a great day wherever in the world you are. Happy flying, many happy landings. Have a good one. Bye bye.